And welcome back to another episode of Far Out Perspective Podcast. I'm Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Wa2Timez, your girl's favorite ex.
And we are back with another episode. Thank you all for...
I'm fucking back, man. Y'all thought I was gone. It was only one episode. Y'all was like, damn, why? Y'all replaced them? Nah, I'm still here.
Yeah, that's pretty early to replace someone this early in the show.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, though.
I wish I was here with her.
Well, he's talking about Naya, if you guys watched our last episode.
Naya, I know all your songs, girl.
Alright. I just posted, or not I just posted, but I did see her just put out, looks like she did a cover. Yeah, I think it's coming out tomorrow. Well, by the time this is out, her cover will be out, so if y'all watch it, yeah, I forgot what song she covered already. I literally just saw it. But whenever y'all watch this, her cover will already be out, so go ahead, go to her page, go follow. She's on her last episode. It's Naya Janae, artist out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, doing her thing, R&B. She's a singer, songwriter.
She a beast.
She's doing her thing, and she's very talented. So she was on our last episode. Wa2Timez, probably circle back with her again in the new year. But definitely check out her page. Again, she just dropped a really dope-ass cover. I just forgot the song that she did that fast, but it was a really dope cover.
She dope as hell.
Yeah, go to her page and check her out. And so it'll be up. That will be up by the time that she comes out. Or by the time this comes out, rather.
Right.
Yeah, but kind of going into a bit of a not sad note. Yeah, sad note.
It's a real note. It has to be It has to be talked about.
Yeah. So wherever you guys are watching this, obviously we're based. Well, you can't say obviously, but we're based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. If you didn't know, and before we started recording, we did talk about friends and the importance of really knowing who you could trust and be around, and people with masculine energies and really might not. Having the best intentions for you. But recently we did have someone out of Charlotte that passed away. It's a big story. If you haven't known or seen it by now, her name is Paula Robinson. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace for sure. I believe she went to West Charlotte High. A lot of people went to school with. Looks like they knew her or around her or were friends with her. We didn't know her personally, but just seeing that she's from this city and if you don't know the story, which I'm sure you have by now, she flew out October 29th.
Mexico.
This last month with the Cabo, Mexico. Went out with some friends, and she passed literally the next day, October 29th. There's a video that came out of her appearing to be intoxicated and not really able to defend herself or fight. And someone obviously took advantage of her, not even really being able to defend herself, and it's really nasty, really ugly. Just the fact that somebody was recording it and then saying at least fight back, like
a man
instigating and recording this girl that
don't make no
intoxicated,
sense, shit not cool,
not in her right mind, and just defenseless. And she passed away. Her friends tried to say when they came back they left her, and received a lie to her parents' face, right, to her mother's face. And
everybody told a different lie.
Yeah, that's what makes it really more ugly.
Yeah, that makes it. And how do you leave? How do you leave a dead body and come back home?
Yeah,
without nothing, without saying anything.
Yeah, I think they tried to say that she had alcohol poisoning, and then the autopsy came out.
She had spinal.
Yeah, spinal was cracked. I believe she had a broken neck.
Yeah,
eyes were blackened, split lips. Obviously beat up, and it's just really sad to see. So we were just talking about friends and stuff, and how, like I was saying earlier, how your mom might always tell you, like, baby, everybody's not your friend type thing, and how this is more and more prevalent today. Like, so we just wanted to say rest in peace to her.
Yeah, we really support her. I feel so bad about what happened. I honestly looked into it, like, literally, like maybe 2 days ago from I guess what was going on. And I saw that, she was in a fight, and I saw people saying, like, fight back, and it's like, she said, I don't want to fight back, and y'all still hitting her.
Yeah.
Like, that's really bad, man. Like,
yeah, so
I can't understand why you would fight somebody that doesn't want to fight you.
Right. So so I don't even know what condolences and prayers and thoughts, like, I don't think that's sufficient to really help a parent or mother grieving. I was reading some of the story in one of our media this week, one of the local news stations, and they were saying how or her father was saying he'll never get to see, like, have grandkids and never walk her down the aisle, and all these. She's only 25.
That shit is sad.
The business owner, like, she had like a hair braiding.
She had some shit going. She was up.
So she was definitely doing her thing and be so young at 25, and it just makes you really question who you're around and just the times we're in, and then social media and this the yin and the yang of social media because they're doing a really good job as far as like calling out the people that went on the trip with her.
Yeah.
Like without the FBI or like the CMPD, like people like know who these people are early. I saw somebody's LinkedIn was put out there, their Facebook was put out there. So they literally got everybody that was on the trip. I think she went to Winston-Salem State. The woman alleged that had gotten in the fight and maybe possibly killed her went to that school as well.
Damn.
Yeah, they were from. I think she only knew one person on the trip from what I've been reading, and that's the girl that went to Winston-Salem State right along with her. Just like an hour or so up the road.
Okay.
But yeah, it just goes back to not everybody being your friend, people having ill intentions for you, and
I really think it's harder for women though. Like when it comes to like having genuine friends.
yeah,
Because as far as dudes, we kind of treat each other the same. Like if you get drunk, the most I could do is take you to the room and throw you on the bed and throw a trash can in front of you, and I'll be like, he be alright,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with women, I feel it might be a little different. You might have to really be there, take care of them, and it's just a different vibe. And if you don't have nobody you trust, females that don't fuck with you, they do you dirty.
Yeah, so they might have went down there with ill intentions. So it's just, you know what I mean? She went down there to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. You in Mexico, it's cheap, pesos. Come on, and you trying to get your shit together.
And then even if they did get into an altercation, like how did it lead to this woman fighting, intoxicated and naked and
drunk?
Yeah, it's like
drunk. Everybody drunk.
Yeah, but
ain't nobody on. If they at a resort, they drinking all day. Somebody's like, "Oh, you looked at me crazy."
But how as a man do you just record and watch that? Like,
it's different. It's different, man.
Yeah, no,
it's a different vibe, man. Black women aren't protected by us.
Yeah, when they say protect black women at all costs, bro, we are really like failing.
We're slacking
pretty bad.
It's really bad. It's not our top priority.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, not everybody practices it. There are a lot of good people out there.
Yeah.
To protect, what I mean?
You fuck with me, I'm gonna protect you. That's it.
Yeah, but
I don't know about all the other women, but I'm gonna protect mine.
Yeah, it's just that was just a sad situation. But it just goes like to social media and like, cause I remember I saw the other day that there's a video. Like I knew I didn't want to see the video. And then I get on Twitter, it's retweeted on my timeline.
And you watch the whole damn video.
Yeah, it was on my timeline. I kept saying like how sad it was. Like, yo, I'm not watching it. And then as soon as I opened back up my Twitter app, a few hours later, there it is. Like somebody retweeted it. So I saw it. It was sad. It was sick. And it just made me think like the yin and the yang of social media, because it's good and it's bad. Because like you got it to where everyone is aware of this case now. For the most part, a good amount of people are. So a lot of people are resharing and resharing and reposting the people that all went down on that trip with her and resharing and sharing her picture.
Right.
So I think she is going to get justice for what happened. But also like kind of the negative to social media is like you really see this woman's like last moments on the internet again. And
that's really crazy. And
then that goes back to we just had a high profile person that passed away about 2 weeks ago, and we all seen that on social media. And that's the late great Takeoff of the Migos.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
Yep, that was obviously
of a fucking dice game.
Of a dice game, he had nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
And I always thought I used to argue with some of my friends. I was like, Takeoff's the best Migo. That's like my favorite Migo. So.
He is though, as far as rap.
Yeah, rapping wise, yeah.
Rapping wise, he's the best.
Because if you break down the Migos, like charisma, whatever, that's Quavo.
Yeah, Quavo gonna give you the chorus.
Yeah, Quavo gonna give you the sauce and shit.
Yeah, he gonna make that shit go.
And Offset gonna give you bars too. But when it comes to like just like the art, like hip hop and lyricism and
yeah,
you know what I mean, all that. We're gonna keep going too.
I am so sorry. Oh my goodness.
That was live, baby.
Hey, we out here.
Did you mute it?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone for so long.
Y'all heard Evan. As far as the Migos being like this great group, like how Quavo's kind of offering the sauce. You know, you got Offset that's gave you bars, and then Takeoff was like, if you're really a fan of hip hop and lyricism and like double entendres and just wordplay and just everything that comes with hip hop that we love and appreciate, I feel like that was Takeoff. So seeing that on social media, clicking the hashtag and then seeing the video and then seeing him on the ground like lifeless is like it's just traumatizing to see. Like, and then by the time this is out, we'll be like at the 1 year mark of Young Dolph passing. So
yeah. But it's been normalized though. Like when everybody's fighting or getting shot or whatever, the first thing people do is pull their phones out.
Yeah,
like
but
nobody wants to help. Everybody wants to go viral.
yeah, and it goes back to the girl we just lost down in Mexico, and then just people taking out their phone out, recording, not helping, or just trying to get a moment, trying to get likes.
Yeah.
I never.
And then post the video like it's not gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never seen when we were in school. I never seen like this meme. It was like kind of like a cartoon thing. It was basically saying it showed a man drowning, and like everybody around him was recording with their phones.
Yeah, and I was like, was helping
yeah, I was like, it'll never get that bad. And then like,
it's there.
Yeah,
we're there.
We're living it right now. So rest in peace to the young lady that lost her life in Mexico. I hope they definitely bring her.
Hope she gets some justice for real. She deserves
And
it.
everyone that went on that trip, I hope they are
In jail.
dealt with accordingly.
Prison time.
Because 25 is way too young to leave this earth. So
You ain't done nothing.
at all. Like even being at 29, I know you got to be 30. You know, Ebony behind the camera turned 30.
Twin.
Scorpio. Shout out to the Aries though. But
We'll talk about some areas.
whatever. Shout out to the Aries. But like just even being in our late 20s or going into 30, like when we look back at like 24, 25, 26, when we thought we was grown, we thought we was doing something, you realize like, dang, we still babies for real. Like,
For real? Yeah, you ain't did shit at 25.
If you talk to somebody, or you dating somebody or whatever, you know, if they like 25, 26, like, dang, like, you know what I mean? You're grown, but that's still kind of young because you could remember how you thought when you were 25, 26.
It's a whole different mindset.
Different from 29, 30, 31 type of thing.
It is.
But yeah, rest in peace to Shapala Robinson.
And Takeoff.
And Takeoff, the best Migo. Man, it's just a lot. One last thing, because this is kind of, I know we're kind of like on a downer with this, but it just makes you kind of appreciate every moment of life, which is obvious. But we really don't have no say so in like when we go or how we go. So like you could be this positive person, bright energy, you know, ambitious. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and you know what I mean, something can still happen to you, and it could be just your time. So it makes you appreciate life a little bit more,
a lot more.
And then just really making peace with the the one thing we can't run away from. We're not leaving out this thing alive. So
yeah, everybody got a clock. You know, everybody gonna die eventually. You know, you never know when your clock is up. You just hope that it's up at a decent time.
Yeah, hopefully
you live your life.
Yes, pray, extend grace. Hope others extend grace onto you. You grow and become, who you're supposed to be or who you want to be out of life. But we all gonna be looking at that same man that took Uncle Charles, y'all. And the one
Charles, y'all.
Yeah, we all gonna be looking at that person one day. So, but yeah, so that was rest in peace to all the people we mentioned. But moving away from that was a little heavy. How have you been? I know you missed out on the interview with Naya when she was here, but
man,
how have you been, brother?
listen.
Got a birthday coming up.
I got a birthday coming up, y'all. A nigga is turning 30. Big 3-0, man.
30.
I'm up, like, when y'all see this, if you follow me, I'm gonna be in Houston tomorrow until Monday. So it's gonna be chaos. Some of my friends dropped out, the responsible ones. So it's just me and all the ignorant people.
Oh boy.
So I pray for us.
Turn your location on, man.
And I ain't doing shit. I'm wilding the whole time. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna go to these parties. I'm gonna go to Turkey Leg. I gotta do that.
That's gonna be a line too.
I'm gonna be in that line with everybody, standing right there with them, strong. I'm gonna get that.
How you feel about a new birthday though? Like, I know as we get older, at least me, become a lot more sensitive about things and a lot more aware. Not a lot more aware, but just a lot more sensitive. Like, things mean a lot more to me. So
I'm excited. I'm more focused than I feel like I've been my whole life. Like when it comes to like making money and like just I'm moving the way I want to. I like where I'm at right now. And when it comes to like just feeling good, I feel good. I know I'm about to be 30, but it's funny because when you 21, you like, oh, you 25, you old as shit. So I know to the young people, 30's like, damn, you really 30. But to me, it's a blessing. Like I grew up with a lot of people, and a lot of people haven't seen 30, or a lot of people, was 30 in jail.
Ooh,
so I'm blessed to be out here and know what's right and wrong, and to keep moving. So I feel like 30 is just the beginning. I feel like I'm growing into who I really want to be.
There we go.
So I'm hyped. Like people be like, oh, I'm turning 30. My last I'm excited. I'm excited about getting older because the older you get, the more you can accomplish.
Facts.
Yeah, and people always worry about getting older, and I'm like, if you're older, that's a blessing because, where I grew up at, 20, 23, 25, a lot of people ain't see that. So I'm happy I got to see that, and I'm growing, and I'm trying to be healthy, and I still get lit now. Don't get it twisted. Now I'm gonna get drunk with the best of them, but I gotta take a nap in between the day.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, getting older, that's definitely a blessing, more blessings. We just talked about people passing early, and you know what I mean? So obviously making it to 30 is quite an accomplishment, and it's still incredibly young.
Super young.
We were just talking about how we were 20 or looking at 21, looking at people in their 30s. Oh, they old. But God forbid something happened to somebody in their 40s, somebody in their 60s or 70s, but oh, they was just a baby. So,
right.
We're all still young as hell. So, and then I saw this guy, 19 Keys, he mentioned how, like, people talk about getting older and things of that nature, but if you're turning 65 for the first time, you only be 65 one time.
Wait. For the first time, you got a second time turn 65, Kurt?
I mean, you know how it is with your birthday. You only hit this age one time, right?
Right.
So if you're turning an age you've never been before, how is it old? It's technically a new age.
It's a new age to you, but people gonna call you old. I mean, but I've dealt
It's
with
all about perception.
I've dealt with women. I'm not gonna talk about all women. I'll talk about my mom. My mom was 45 for like 10 years, and I didn't know her age for the longest. Like I really had to get her Social Security and like her birth. Cause I was like, you've been 45 for 10 years. I don't know how old you are.
Your relatives looking at you walk by. You still lying the tank? You still lying that boy?
So yeah, it's difficult for a lot of people. I think for men, I embrace my age. I love it. I love I'm about to be 30.
Yeah,
and
you got the gray hairs popping already.
Hey man, I've been had these gray hairs. This is a part of my life. You know
what I mean? I'll be 30 a little bit later than y'all, but I know I'm gonna be bald probably the next episode.
Cause we're supposed to be doing Vegas, right?
Yeah.
We go. Hey, y'all seen this? Hey, what's this? Far Out people? Listen, we doing Vegas.
Yeah.
Kurt said we doing Vegas.
Shout out to.
And we gonna vlog the whole thing. It's gonna be videos. Kurt gonna be lit. I'm gonna be insane.
We may get this whole operation shut down. I might get drunk and stand in front of a casino like, what did Kanye say that was so bad? But
Kurt might go to jail, and I'm gonna have to bail him out.
No, obviously we condemn all that shit. But
make sure you say that shit.
Yeah, for sure. I saw we talking about Dave Chappelle. He's talking about he denounced anything anti-Semitism.
That's the first thing you got to say before you talk.
And he's like, and that's how you buy you some time. But shout out to all the Aries. Anybody, all the Aries from March, April. Shout out to the Aries, Ebony.
I don't give a fuck about y'all.
Shout out to the Aries. I'll probably be bald. So
if it ain't Scorpio, you gotta go.
We talk about welcoming in new ages. Like, I really might gotta shave my hair down, man. But
let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about you. Why would you shave your hair down?
Well, it was a lot to really come to this decision and accept it, right? So I don't have a receding headline, thank God.
Okay.
But when I was younger, we're gonna skip the high school part of playing with my hair.
Okay, let's go right to college.
Yeah, let's just go to college. So I had like an S curl thing. Damn, I told myself.
Okay, so Kurt had an S curl in high school.
Yeah, I didn't mean.
We weren't gonna talk about it, but this man had a perm.
Yeah, damn. How I meant to skip something went right.
He was trying to be somebody he wasn't.
Yeah, man. I was trying to see this far out. You become yourself. Far out, talented.
That nigga was somebody else. He was nice.
Yeah, Darius used to call me Barney Valentino. My last name, but Bobby Valentino.
Motherfucker had an S curl.
Yeah, so basically, the people I used to hang around with at the time, they all had these like kind of curls in their hair, but theirs looked like they had it done like in a good way, like a nice way, like professional. So I asked my mom, like, hey, my friends from school, they're from New York, they have this hairstyle, looks really cool. And this looks like the box I need to get it done like them.
Just let your soul glow.
My mom was like, I should do this for my brothers back in the day all the time. I got you.
Your mom told you she used to do it for her brother?
Yeah, she said she could do it. So she put
it like shacks back then.
Yeah, so she put the shit in my hair and it started to burn. And I'm like, why is it burning? And then I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be curly like my friends at the time. It was burning. I then I rinsed it out, and it looked like I could have been Dominican, not even Dominican. It looked like I could have been Mexican or something. And
with your hair?
Yeah, but that gave me like kind of the rite of passage to be bold and not care what people say. It started right then and there on accident.
I remember because I started the day. I was like, "Yo, Kurt, people talking about you all day, brother." You lit out here.
I remember like hating high school and all that shit, and then you're like, you see, Kurt, people do know you, man. Like, this is not how I want to be known.
It was lit.
But yeah, so anyway, fast forward. If y'all had like the little S curl or keep calling it S curl. If y'all had the little sponge back in the day that you used to try to curl your hair up with.
It's S curl.
Whatever, nigga. I had that shit, and I wasn't taking care of my hair appropriately. Like I was picking it out, but I was fucking up my hair follicles, not knowing it. Like I'm thinking my hair is nappy, but it's really just not meant to, go like that. It's kind of
be in that bullshit you got going.
Yeah, basically. So my hair wasn't nappy. I thought it was, but it was just extremely curly. Like if I tried to get braids with that hair, like it wouldn't hold.
I've had the same haircut for 20 plus years.
Yeah. So
and
anyway,
I'm never changing.
Yeah. So basically, once I stopped with the little sponge shit, trying to the sponge shit and curl up my hair, I had to start getting normal haircuts again. But I had did so much damage that when I get a regular haircut to a certain like fade, it looks normal, it looks fine. But once my hair starts to grow, you can see the George Jefferson start to form a little bit. It starts to thin. So like last week, I was at work. I was going in my car and I had the windows on the building. So like I'm getting in the car and I'm looking at the windows in the building so I can see my reflection pretty clear.
Okay.
And as I'm like getting down in the car, I see the sun hits my head in such a way.
Right.
The sun might as well said, nigga.
It's just every time I someone around here say they bling bling.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. So I got in the car, I closed the door, and I was like, fuck. So anyway, but my dad is bald. I know I look fine with bald hair. I have a beard. I have eyebrows that will help.
Y'all the same. What? You not supposed to have eyebrows or something?
No, my mom used to always say growing up, you was like, oh, you got good eyebrows. Girls good have eyebrows. And I never thought eyebrows was such a defining feature on your face.
It is
like
for women.
For men, though, it can be too if you're bald, because you don't have a hair on your top of your head.
I say, yeah. Quick side story, bro. I remember I didn't understand what eyebrows was for, and I cut them shits off in like 5th grade. And I went to mirror. I was like, oh, that's what you need eyebrows for. So I was surprised for like 3 months.
You was like, yo, what the fuck do I need eyebrows for, man?
I was cutting them shits off, bro.
That's wild.
It was a fun time. My mom was like, you gotta go to school like that.
Yeah, that's what my mom. That's what I told myself in high school. So that built my confidence to be right.
You wildin'.
Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, next time we record, like I'll probably still wear hats, but like I don't mind.
You gotta show them the baldy next time, bro.
Yeah, it's not like
they want to see that.
I feel like I'd be on my Jadakiss shit though, because Jadakiss he has a bald head. Well, he had a bald head for like.
That was on point.
That was good. That was good. Jadakiss had a bald head his whole like rap career, right?
Yeah.
And then he just said, "Yo, I'm gonna grow my shit out," because he always had it. I guess that was the style, like where he's from, to be bald headed. So I could technically still be on my Jadakiss shit and rock a baldy and then still grow it back. It's just I can't grow it too much because then you'll see why I cut it.
Just go bald, bro. Why
yeah, I'm not gonna bullshit it.
I'm not gonna say don't play with it now.
I told myself December I'll cut it off. So
December, people.
You cut it all off?
Yeah, I'm gonna go bald.
December,
but not
cutting off his hair,
but not bald. I still might get a buzz.
Okay.
Like it'll be enough to where I don't have to get a shave. It'll be, but you can still see a little.
It's
bit.
low.
Yeah, but it'll be low as fuck. So it'll basically be bald, but not all the way bald. So it'll be bald.
Okay,
does that make sense? You'll see stubble if that makes sense.
Nobody cares. Yeah, okay, do what you gotta do.
Thank you for
do what you gotta do.
But I know you had something you want to talk about. What you saw. I don't know if it's a trending conversation on Twitter or something.
Yes. I wanted to get into this is just a casual conversation between men. We're gonna have a female guest eventually again, but I just wanted to ask my man's Kurt, how long should sex be just after foreplay? So I'm talking about P to V.
After foreplay, that's a lot of pressure.
That's after foreplay. I'm talking about how long should the slapping?
Well, I saw on Twitter it should be like 10 to like 12 minutes, right?
No, I'm asking you though. You're not Twitter.
I'm saying I sent that to somebody on Twitter.
Okay.
After that, I put cap.
Okay. so how long?
I think it don't take all day. So I think 10 to 15 minutes. I think is pretty.
10 to 15 minutes?
Yes,
of just slapping cheeks?
Yes, if you know the person you're with, you know their body, if you have a connection, you know it gets them going.
Okay.
It don't gotta take all day, right?
So 15 minutes.
I saw somebody joke about being on a honey pack. They said it's still nothing in 2 minutes. So it really depends, man. But
So-
I learned the older I'm getting, the more, or at least for me, like it's more like my connection with the person, with the girl I'm with. It's not more so about, oh, she got this, she got that. You know, it's not for me. It's not really lust driven,
So 15 minutes.
but it can be
What are you talking about?
because well, liquor obviously or weed, whatever.
So-
influences things.
okay, so-
but I think 10 to like 15.
10 to
I think is
15
fair.
minutes of just straight clapping.
Yeah, but if you have that connection with that person, you know what they like. If you're like, you'll enjoy missionary more when you're with that person. You'll
Okay,
enjoy looking
eye
at them in the
contact,
eye.
all
Yeah,
that weird shit.
that's not weird.
It's
It's
not
not
weird.
connect with the person, right?
I like it.
So if you do that for a certain amount of minutes, like 10 to 15, I feel like that's fair because you know,
10 to 15 minutes of hard work.
yeah, if you know their body, you know what
Okay.
they respond to.
Okay.
It's not gonna take that long.
Okay.
And if the foreplay's already there,
You already warmed the oven up, so
Yeah,
by the time you get in there, it's bing.
yeah, you just gotta know the person's body, though. I would say if you
Okay.
know the person's body, 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't know their body and it's the first time,
Okay.
like 2 minutes and just try it again.
2 minutes.
Try it another time. Just try it another time.
Hey baby, I couldn't get you right the first time, but hey, next time I'm gonna have you
Yeah,
straight.
You could hopefully open that window to another time.
I'm about to say, well,
2 minutes sounds horrible.
I mean, honestly, I'm not
What do you
mad at.
think?
I'm not mad at that. You know, that's not too bad. Honestly, after the foreplay, like if I'm in there longer than 30 minutes, I'm just
You're probably drunk.
It's for sport at this point.
probably
I shouldn't even. You know, I wanted to come
You
10
doing
minutes
dumb
ago.
shit. You probably like
I wanted to
Cameron,
do
like
that.
you didn't even see when I put my leg up. And the case before, and did like the
Yeah,
thumb.
I'm showing off at that point. Like I shouldn't be in there that long. If I am in there that long, like I don't feel like there is no such. I don't feel like it's a thing as bad pussy. I feel like the worst pussy is okay, as long as it's clean and it smells good. The worst pussy that I've ever had was always okay. I've never had like I don't know what bad vagina is. I've said pussy like 10 times, but I feel like
I'm definitely telling them.
yeah, I've been like when I think like when people are like, oh, that was bad. I feel like women don't have it's no such thing as bad, but I feel like it's okay at worst for me. I've never had like really
Like whack.
yeah, and if it was whack the first time, second time I came around, it wasn't.
I think it really, or at least for me, I think it comes down to the connection. So
Right.
I
But
never,
what if it's all lust though?
if it's all lust?
What if it's all lust? Like I want, she wants your body and you want her body. She just like
It depends on the vibe. If you're off the,
because you know I'm trying to see him.
if you like off the drink or something like that, then I think it could go to maybe like 20.
If I'm off the drink, bro, you can call me Mr. Marcus. Okay.
Cause we joke about being on Penny or when we used to drink and shit. Like you don't really finish. You don't really nut.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not
Yeah,
fun.
you don't really nut, and that's a workout at that moment.
It is. It is. Sex is exercise.
Exercise.
You can exercise with sex. That's why I always thought sex was
You have
appropriate
hurt the next day. So
for real. And them hips too. If you're doing the right thing.
hips and abs.
Yeah, you gotta have some good hips now.
Yeah.
I'm African, Congolese. You know, we use our hips a lot.
Yeah.
And what we do, everything from food, dancing, sexing.
This is a far out perspective, so some people may disagree.
Y'all might not agree, but if you Congolese, you gotta agree with his hip motions.
Yeah, so yeah. Did you say a time? I said 10 to 15 should be.
I said
If you know
15.
your partner's body.
I said 15 to 20. 15, 20 is good. If I'm in there for more than 30 minutes, you should stop me because I'm not gonna come, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
You should stop me because I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm definitely calling my grandmother before this. Like, yo, don't listen to this. Don't watch it. Don't listen.
Your grandma. I mean,
You know, they support everything. You
she
do.
had a life.
That's true, but I don't want them like sharing this.
She might be like, you know what, son, grandson.
No. We're gonna stop you right there. But yeah, I think 15 minutes at the most if you really connect with that person you're with, because that shit is tiring too.
If you're there for 30 minutes, it's not that good.
Yeah, so if you already did everything like after the foreplay's up and whatnot, like you know this person, you have history with them, it shouldn't take that long. But if it's lust, if you're too excited, it may not last that long. But if it's lust and you like off the drink or something, or maybe whatever aphrodisiac you do, you know what I mean, that might go a little bit over some time. But
For sure.
my sign off on sex in general is just really the connection with the person you're with, the mind, whoever it is you're with. I think it's more intense and more pleasurable if it's with somebody you like at least not got necessarily be in a relationship, but you like how they think, you like how they perceive things, you like their perspective, you like their far out perspective on things. You know, you connect in a different way, on a higher frequency.
So you ain't never fuck with no dummies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That kills everything.
Yeah. But I'm also older now too. I'm knocking at 30.
So you're not fucking dummies no more.
If you're not contradicting yourself, are you growing?
Are you really
Are you
growing?
growing if you're not if you're a human being, do you not contradict yourself? Because
A little bit.
we might say something, or I might say something today that I disagreed with years ago.
Yeah.
I might be contradicting myself because I might have thought something was okay when I was younger, and I'm older. But yo, that's not okay. So, you kind of go back on what you stood on at one point in time.
True.
You know,
That makes sense.
life is a big contradiction.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to grow, and growth comes with change. You know, so you don't think the same way you thought when you was 22.
That's fact.
You know, that comes with that's just. I mean, if you live in life right, you just grow.
That's fact.
You see things and shit changes. You get older. You're supposed to grow. When people stop growing is when they start failing.
We don't have a wise wisdom for this week. That was gonna be my segue. But earlier in the episode, my boy is going to Houston this weekend. So
I'm gonna be in Houston tomorrow. Pull up by the time it's come out, ain't gonna pull up on me. But I'm gonna be in Houston tomorrow till Monday. It's gonna get really lit. All my responsible friends dropped out, so it's just me and a whole bunch of ignorant niggas. Got some females too, and it's just gonna be fun. I don't know what we doing because I'm a man and we don't plan ahead. But we're gonna have some fun because that's all I am.
So as a newly single man,
okay,
not to put your business out there.
It's fine.
Yeah, I kind of already did, but it ain't like people knew regardless.
Hey, it don't matter, baby.
Anyway, how do you plan to go into 30? Are you gonna at least have a dinner down there?
I'm having a brunch on my birthday on Sunday. My birthday's Sunday.
To get drunk, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you know me.
But
yeah, for sure. That's how I'm gonna pull up in my 30, for a brunch. We all have our outfits on, looking fine. It's gonna be, cute, handsome, whatever the word people using now, lit, riz. I learned a lot from TikTok. But it's gonna be fun time, and yeah, man. I wish far out. I wish y'all could come, man. I wish I was there, being lit with me. Some fun.
Don't throw the team under the bus.
I ain't throwing it out. I'm talking about the people watching this.
Okay.
I want them to be a part of my birthday because I'm nothing but a ball of fun.
Well, shout out to
Houston. Shout out to Turkey Leg Hut. I'm gonna cause a wreck in that joint. They're gonna be like, you don't got on the right clothes. I'm gonna be like, shit, I'm in here.
Yeah, that's how much I don't. That's how I know I'm cutting my hair off. Like I've been bent my head down. And you could possibly see where it's thinning. That's some grown man shit. You know what I mean?
Next episode, Kirk gonna have his hair cut. Y'all should decide, should he grow it back or should he stay bald?
Yeah.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. As always, we appreciate y'all for listening. Far Out Respected Podcast. If y'all are just familiar with the podcast, which shouldn't be right, I'm pretty sure you know about Far Out from how it started. It's a brand about including everyone. It's now a media company, so hence our content. Shout out to Levante, aka Phils. He was our most recent 60 Seconds. He's a producer here in Charlotte. Very dope producer.
Really fire.
If you like boom bap, hip hop, like the old school 90s boom bop, he has it. If you like house music, deep soul house music, he has it. He can do R&B. That's house music. He could do a lot of shit. So if you go to our page, he's one of the more recent posts we posted. So just be on the lookout for more content that highlights what I think or what we think Far Out is. And again, that's dope. Unique, different for the talented, unique, and misunderstood. It's down there like rebranding weird. Again, that's hence for the tattoo here, the spaceship.
Get the tat.
It just represents being an individual, being yourself. Standing on what you believe in. So again, Far Out, when you think something, oh, that's dope, or that's different, or that's kind of weird, and then you might start really thinking about like, yo, that's really dope. That's Far Out. I want you to think that. Nia Janae, she just posted a cover. Don't you know you're my ex?
We love you, Nia.
There we go. I had time to watch it as we edit it in and out.
You love
it. Shout out to her. She's somebody that's far out and gets the vision of what it is that we're trying to do. Everything I talked about is things are still in the works as far as when it comes to merch and clothing. Obviously, wrapping up on content, podcasts. Like, this is something in real time. So if you're watching this, you can see this a year from now and be like, yo, I remember when they were saying that this is, growing and the evolution of Far Out and what it is and what you'll see it to be in the future.
We always growing, man. We a media company now, so if you got podcasts, you feel me, we can sponsor you. That's the type of shit we on.
And even being consistent, like we had an episode I didn't want to, just being transparent, I didn't want to put up. I thought my energy was low. I already know I'm kind of like monotone and all that shit, but like when you feel like you have a purpose or you really push something you feel like people should believe in or you believe in, so you know it connects with people, you're going to be consistent.
For sure.
So I guess my far perspective this week would be to be consistent, be okay with being weird, or be okay with being different, and not being scared of being different. I literally go back to Takeoff. I saw him do an interview with, the little girl that goes around interviewing all these big famous people.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of her with Takeoff. Jazzy. Shout out to Jazzy.
Shout out to Lil Jazz.
She was saying how, or he was answering her question. He was saying, don't be afraid to be different. And that's far out. Like, Takeoff is far out. Quiet to himself. I don't know why, but sometimes people are quiet. We presume them to be weird, which I hate.
Kurt's favorite rapper, Glorilla, is far out.
Glorilla is far out as fuck. And she got nominated for a Grammy.
Kurt love this girl.
I do love Glorilla. She's authentically herself. People trying to yell at her, get BBLs and shit. And she said, yo, I'm going to be myself. Fuck y'all.
Because Kurt's about to get a BBL till Glorilla came out.
Well, I wasn't going to get a BBL, but I thought about the tummy tuck shit. Or whatever Drake got, the six-pack shit. I thought about doing that and then start doing videos of working out and then selling it to people. And never telling them about the surgery part. So, while we're working out, if I start bleeding from like the staples and shit,
you a wild boy.
I would just change shirts and never explain anything to anybody.
There's blood on that shirt, sir.
I like, mind your goddamn business. Do you not know what blood, sweat, and tears means? This is it right here.
In this shit.
Right? And yeah, we're getting a little out of hand. Got a little carried away. But as always, it's Far Respected Podcast. Be different, be you. For the talented, unique, and misunderstood. Thank you for listening. My name is Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Wa2Timez.
We are out. Appreciate y'all.